Hello everyone, this is Peter Rutter with VFE Pedals, and this video is the latest update with everything VFE related, right as the school year begins tomorrow. At the end of this video, I'll also explain a way you can win this new stereo Klein bottle. First, I just wrapped up building 180 new stereo Klein bottles, and I have some stock right now on Reverb, and that link is in the description. When I returned to teaching full-time in 2016, I wound down production, simplified my product line to make it easier to manage VFE while being a full-time math and circuit teacher at Idea High School here in Tacoma, Washington. In 2018, I attempted to close down VFE completely, but the combination of the needs of my classroom and my family, along with a potential licensing deal that had been started not getting to the finish line, meant that I still had a need for additional income. A need that has shifted more and more towards funding the equipment and materials to build an electronics program at Idea High School. But life doesn't stay stagnant, and next school year, our family expects to be in a place where I can cover any extra needs that my classroom has directly out of my teaching paycheck. As long as life doesn't throw me some huge curveball, 2026 will be the final year that VFE exists as a business. I plan to keep my Reverb shop, YouTube, and Instagram accounts, but I will transition them to all being personal hobby pages in 2027. The website will even redirect to the Reverb shop by the end of next year, and all other channels that exist for VFE will be shut down entirely at the end of 2026. I will continue to offer repair services for VFE pedals beyond 2026. I don't have any plans to stop offering this service, and I will definitely honor all warranties. But I have long desired to give more creative energy and full presence, first to my family and also for my students. And I will be taking this opportunity to make more space for them. The end of 2026 is still a ways away, so here's what my VFE schedule will look like until then. Today, every DIY file is now free on the VFE Pedals website. I also have on my to-do list to make a video on how to convert the Eagle files into KiCad files. I think that's how you pronounce it, as Autodesk Eagle will stop being available in June 2026. However, this is low on my priority list, so it might not happen until next summer. My primary focus is finishing all the stereo Klein bottles, which I have about 150 more to build. This process will take place throughout the school year, but it will not be finished until next summer. There will be no discounts on the stereo Klein bottle until I've completely paid off the debt I took on to make that pedal possible in the first place. So don't be looking for sales or clearance or whatever. I still have a long ways to go. You can purchase the standard version of the stereo Klein bottle with TRS jacks through my Reverb store for $499, or the stack jack version that can do TRS or TS cables for stereo operation for $599. I'll list whatever stock that I have on Reverb as I finish building it. And you can also purchase a customized Klein bottle where you customize all the colors through the VFE Pedals website, and it costs about $50 more. It takes about 2 to 4 weeks to build. I also have other pedals in stock on my Reverb store, and even more that I started the building process or maybe had a troubleshooting. At least a dozen more pedals that I need to finish and list, and I'll list them as I get them finished, which I hope to do over the rest of 2025. Starting in 2026, I'll start checking through all my inventory parts and assembled circuit boards to determine what other pedals I can build to help just clear out the remaining inventory that I no longer need. Right now, I'm fairly certain that will mean building a small batch of old school tremolo pedals and the fiery Red Horse fuzz distortion pedal, which that one might include a unique new feature. This process will begin in the spring, wrap up in the summer, and will be limited to whatever pedals can be built with my remaining inventory. I won't be taking on any custom builds except for the customized Klein bottle available through the website. And I'll just be wrapping up whatever I can for all of the pedals that I've designed and refined over the past 17 years. I'm making this video now both to let you know about these changes that are coming and to make a public commitment to my family that I've got one more year of this, one more year of pedal building left in me, and that's it. There's one more thing that I would ask for your support in. At IDEA, we have a music club, and this year I'm partnering with music club teacher to do a workshop where we build pedals, form bands, and put on a live show. And that's a month-long workshop in January. So both for music club and that workshop, we're trying to gather up more gear to enable students to learn and practice and play, but also an emphasis on creating an organized space that music club can get that gear out and put it back in and do it in a much more organized fashion so they can play more often and practice more often together. My co-teacher has created a Donors Choose campaign, which I will link in the description. It's about $1,500 for all of the storage equipment and the practice equipment, the other gear that we're looking to get, microphones and stands and such like that. The sales tax and the campaign and suggested donation fees raises that to almost $2,000. And so we need your help. We're trying to raise that now so that by January we have all of this equipment to be able to put on a really amazing course for students here in Tacoma. Now for the moment you've been waiting for since the beginning of this video. How can you win this stacked version of the stereo Klein bottle? Primary way you can enter is by creating and sharing a video recording of how you use the Klein bottle, any version of the Klein bottle, and sharing it on YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels, just a short clip. Make sure that you tag at VFE Pedals so that I can find it. Every post earns 2 entries, and you can post multiple times to show different ways you use the Klein bottle. You also earn a bonus entry if your post shows how you use the new stereo Klein bottle. You can also earn 1 entry by showing how you use any VFE pedal. There must be some explanation of how you made the sound you recorded. This could be in your post description or text overlaid on the video or just a brief verbal explanation. The description does not need to contain every detail about the sound, but just enough to provide some context to how you created it using the Klein bottle or some other VFE pedal. I will pick 1 entry at random from all qualified posts made this month. That means it ends September 30th. If you are the winner, I will contact you through the social media channel you posted on and then announce a winner to everyone else after that. Thank you for watching, and as always, thank you for your support of VFE Pedals.